Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel, My Inspiring Thoughts by Upadrati. Today, walk along my temple journey to the Triveni Sangam and Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. From the Prayagraj airport, I headed straight to the famous Triveni Sangam, the confluence of the Ganga, Yamuna, and the mythical Saraswati rivers. Once I reached there, I took a boat ride to the Triveni Sangam. What a sight! The water of the rivers have distinct colors. The Ganga looks clear while Yamuna has a greenish tinge. The mythical Saraswati is invisible. People generally come here to perform Asti Visarjan and the Pind Daan rituals for the departed souls. It is a popular belief that those who take a dip at the Sangam attain heavenly abode after their lifespan. This was an experience which is more felt than explained. I then went to the Bade Hanumanji Mandir nearby. As I entered the temple and descended a few steps, there was this giant statue of Hanmanji in a lying down posture. No wonder the local people call the god Lete Hanumanji. It is believed in ancient times a wealthy merchant who did not have children decided to erect a huge murti of Hanumanji. He brought the murti to Triveni for a holy dip. That night, he had a dream that he should not move the murti from there. He followed the same, and later the merchant was blessed with children. Hence, a temple was built here, and devotees believe that all wishes are fulfilled by Lete Hanumanji. After a peaceful darshan, I left Prayagraj to my next destination. After a good 3 hours journey, I reached the holy city of Varanasi and went straight to the renowned Kashi Vishwanath Temple. This famous temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas. It is so old that it has found mention in the Skanda Purana. The main deity is known by the name Sri Vishwanath, meaning Lord of the Universe. In ancient times, Varanasi used to be known as Kashi, and hence the temple is popularly called Kashi Vishwanath Mandir. The temple complex is a quadrangle which consists of a series of smaller shrines located in the small lane called the Vishwanath Gully near the river Ganga. As I walked to the Kashi Vishwanath Mandir through the Vishwanath Gully, I could clearly see the glittering golden dome and the gold spire carrying a flag and a trident. As I entered the temple, I first walked through the Sabhagraha, which leads to the inner Garbhagraha or Sanctum Sanctorum. Here, I saw Lord Vishwanath in the form of a linga placed on a silver platform. I felt truly blessed to have my long held desire fulfilled by the darshan of the Lord. After offering my prayers, I moved towards the outside. It is believed by many devotees that to attain moksha, one must have a dip in the holy Ganga and visit the Kashi temple at least once in their lifetime. Another widely practiced tradition here is that one gives up at least one of their favorite desires as part of this pilgrimage. Another popular belief is that this journey is complete only after the holy Ganga water from Varanasi is taken to the famous Rameshwaram Temple in Tamil Nadu, and the sand from Rameshwaram is brought back to Varanasi. Legend says Lord Shiva's mother in law was worried that her son in law did not have an abode of his own. To overcome her fears and please his wife, goddess Parvati, Lord Shiva asked the demon Nikumba to make an abode for him at Kashi. Thus, Lord Shiva resides in Varanasi. According to another legend, once Lord Shiva commented that the entire world is Maya or illusion. Parvati, the goddess for food, got angry and decided to demonstrate the importance of food by making all the food on earth disappear. Then the world started to suffer due to hunger. In fact, the Lord himself sought food from the Devi in a begging bowl and acknowledged the importance of food. Goddess Parvati was so pleased that she offered food to everyone. Hence, she is worshipped in Varanasi in the form of Annapurni, the goddess of nourishment. From the Vishwanath Mandir, I proceeded to the Annapurna Devi Mandir and offered my prayers. Later at dusk, I went to the Dasha Ashwamedh Ghat to see the Ganga Aarti. I was enthralled at the sight of the Aarti performed by many priests carrying multi-tiered lamps to the rhythmic tunes of devotional songs and music. The entire surrounding is charged with positive energy. The whole ceremony lasted for a good 45 minutes and is truly an experience of a lifetime. This brought back memories of the Ganga Aarti which I witnessed at Haridwar. Along with many devotees, I also floated lit diyas in the river, with their flickering lights creating a magical background. It was time to move from the spiritual to the material world. In Banaras, and not shopping for Banarasi saris, it's simply not me. I headed to the shops to add to my sari collection. The varieties and colors were endless. It was an uphill task for me to choose the best. Finally, I picked up a few authentic Banarasi silk saris. I also picked up a few pieces of Gulabi Meenakari giveaways. This is an art form originally from Persia and involves coloring the surface of metals by fusing different colors. I also bought the traditional brass sealed Ganga Jal pot and Rudraksh Mala. Famished after the temple visits and shopping, I wanted to try some of the famous street food here. I couldn't miss trying out the famous kachori sabji, chena ki dahi vade, rabdi jalebi and my favorite kulhad wali chai. I ended the evening with the world famous Banarasi Meetha Pan. Oh, simply yum! Hope you enjoyed this spiritual experience of the Triveni Sangam and Kashi. Namaskar, till we meet again in our next temple journey.